Yeah, no, totally. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I think differentiating like how to post and what content to post is going to be like. Um, I mean, once we start growing this team, then we can have like a better grasp, in terms of like how many channels can we post on and like what type of
Yeah.
content and like how much can we actually do. Oh, by the way, I have this session recorded so that I'll upload it so that you can revisit it as well if
Okay.
you forget anything.
Yeah,
And
I
also,
just saw you record it and I thought
yeah,
I froze and I was like, oh no, my internet again. But it's fine.
no,
Oh,
no,
it's good.
no. I just started this so that we can train other people, because much of the stuff is it's going to be useful. I mean, honestly, like anybody who's in any field can be using this. Like if you open up a veterinary clinic in the future, like they're going to probably be using a
Yeah.
lot of these same skills that we're
Wildlife
developing.
rescue. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, to tell your stories about certain animals, how you've gotten to know them, how they respond to you, how do you care for them. I mean, the applications are endless,
Yeah.
for this type of work. So,
I
uh,
think it would be really helpful for, and I don't mean to say this on recording. I was just meaning to talk to you about this. Like,
yeah,
I think it would be really helpful at some point. Like, I'm just kind of dreaming here. Like,
yeah,
if we were able to bring somebody else onto the team to
mhm,
be like social media manager kind of thing of their job is to, or at least part of their job is going to be focused on this kind of thing. Not saying that we can't do it, but like
yeah,
I could definitely see that as a way for us to grow, just to be more influential, I guess,
yeah,
in this specific area and like maybe reach more people. But yeah, this is not to say anything about your talents or my talents or whatever, but more just like
right.
I think this could be a positive thing in the future. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, right? Because there are some churches that this is just one job, right?
Yeah.
That you are caring for all of the social media channels and all the different pieces. And obviously, you and I'm in missions, you're in youth, and oftentimes, like, you throw all these people into these jobs, just to kind of meet a need. And obviously, I don't think Eric is forcing us by any means, for sure.
No, not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of giving us free reign, but I think it's interesting because, like, we just have to, like, tackle this now because there's no way to see each other,
Yeah.
and there's no way to physically meet, at least for the next few months, in a safe way. And so, like, it's responding out of a need more than it is oh, every other church has a popularity contest type of media outlet, we should also do it to be on the times, but that's not what we need to do.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like forcing us to learn about this, which is a
right,
good thing, actually.
right.
Yeah.
And in the right way, which is necessity, which is like, how do we properly care for the people, you know? Um, but anyways, all right. Well, why don't we jump in?
Yeah.
Um, I'll share my desktop to you, and I know I have to head out in like 20 minutes, so it'll be a quick
Okay.
tutorial today. It won't be too long. So typically, what I really want to show you is the login. So I'll send you the credentials separately for this. Tell you. But like, what I really want to show you is once you log into our like, what do you call it? Our YouTube account.
Hmm.
Typically, what you want to first do is go to the top right-hand corner, and then go to your channel, and then it brings you up like this view. Okay, like we talked a
Hmm.
little bit about this already from last time. But you'll see at the top, kind of like the top right-hand corner, where it says customize channel button, and also the YouTube studio button. Okay, and where you want to go to like start managing the videos, like as soon as a live stream happens
Hmm.
on Sunday, preferably if you can do this on Sunday or Monday. I don't know if you take a day off during those days, but like if you don't, this would be a great time to do it, because we just want to be able to push out the sermon so that people can see it right away,
Yeah.
right? So you want to go to YouTube Studio, and then once you go to YouTube Studio, one of the first things that you want to look for is the playlist, right? Um, and I'll show you. If you click on the playlist, we have three. We have the Gospel Radio Stories, which we only have one story so far, Diane.
Right.
we have the sermon portion, right, which is really the most important. And typically when you click on this list on Sunday, you won't see our sermon yet, right? Because this is a manually added list, right? So I curate this every single week by adding on a new video to this playlist.
Oh, wow.
Right? And so you'll have to go back to our videos. We'll go back to YouTube Studio again. And then we'll go to the video section. Okay? And when you go to the video section, you see basically every single video that's ever been uploaded or lived on our channel. So
oh, wow.
Right? You got the uploaded side, which means that you upload the video, right? You create a video like your life and community and you upload it into this channel, right? And then you have the live section, okay? And I was thinking of even creating a separate side channel to upload your video announcements separately. Now, I haven't done that yet, but that's something that maybe you can start doing, you know, so that we can upload your announcements for anybody who's missed it, right? Sure, so we can post those things not just on Facebook, but on YouTube. And it's just more interactive. It's just more exciting to thumb through than MailChimp, right? Or something like that, okay? So I just want to show you this part, which is the live portion. And the live portion, what you'll see right here is the sower, right? This is the very top is usually the very first, is usually the most current live video that we have.
Oh yeah, like the most recent, okay.
Yeah, the most recent. And so I'm just gonna show you real quick again. I'll go back to playlist and I'm gonna remove that video. So we have this video on this playlist. I'm just gonna go remove from sermons. So what you'll see, going back to your channel, okay, is that under sermons, you see how like that video is gone?
Yeah.
Right? So this is exactly what it looks like on a Sunday after like 12:30, right? Like after the service is done, you don't see any sermon, but you know you need to do that because probably Gavin or Diane, they haven't watched the sermon yet, so they're looking for it probably, right? So you want to go to YouTube Studio, okay? Once you go there again, go to videos, and then you'll go to live because that's where the live video exists. And then you want to basically hover over it and see where there's 3 dots under options. Just click on that. And then I believe what you can do is you can go to edit title. Oh, sorry, not edit title, but you go to details. Sorry, you go to details, over that details. And then what you'll see is you see the description. This is the part that I would love for you to start thinking about how to upload, right? I mean, how to edit the description for it, right? And also, you see the video link, which you can copy and you can share it with other people, right? But the part that we're interested in right here is to basically go to playlist. And all you do is check it.
Cool. Yeah, easy.
And then press done. And then change the title. Because usually what I have is something like this, where it says worship, live stream, you know, and then the date, right? But that's not something that you, you just have to change it to the right title, okay? Because this is the format. I usually have the title of the sermon, and then 2 slash lines or sideway lines, Eric's name, and then I have in parentheses the date of the actual live stream.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a typical format. And then you press done, and then you save. And that's literally it for organizing it on Sunday, right? That just that saves me a little bit of time to think about, but it also like allows you to like just add stuff in, right? So the other thing to think about that needs to be done is to download this video and to upload it into Facebook.
Oh.
Okay. So how we do that is you hover over it again.
And then you share
and
it?
then you
Or,
don't
oh
share
no, you
it,
download it.
you
Okay.
download it. And the reason why we do that is because YouTube and Facebook, they don't fight well together or play well together, right? Like when you share a link on YouTube, Facebook doesn't care to share it because it doesn't live in their platform, and so they're not going to do anything to like increase the algorithm or whatever, right? It actually like when you share a link, it doesn't look really good, you know, like they purposely do that. Um, and so you want to download it and share it natively inside of Facebook so that people can actually check it.
Okay.
So I just click download, and let's go over to Facebook. And Facebook, I believe you have admin privileges too, because I did give that to you as well.
Yeah, I think so.
So you can go on to our, I think it's like business.facebook.com. So business.facebook.com. And what you should really see is the following. Is like the Creator Studio. Let's see here. Brand safety, business settings, no. Yeah, Facebook has, maybe it's the Creator Studio. I'm just gonna type in Creator Studio. They have so many. Creator Studio, Facebook. There you go, Facebook Creator Studio, which is a total ripoff of YouTube. So, okay, so you have this interface here, right? And what you want to do is you want to go to create a post.
Okay.
And you go create a post, and you can literally cut and paste the description from YouTube, right? Or whatever new description that you come up with, right? Once you make a new description.
Yeah.
But you can create a post by uploading. Actually, let me see here. Maybe it's in Content Library. Maybe I'm mixing this up. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. So you go to Content Library. So if you post a post, so this is how you create a post for both Instagram and also on Facebook as you go to create a post. And it looks like a typical Facebook post, like a video,
Yeah.
share video, photo, multimedia, whatever. But I think in the video side, you can just go to Content Library, which is on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go upload video, and then you see how you can do multiple videos or single video.
Yeah.
And then you can go to upload, and then see how I just downloaded the Sower in my downloads folder.
Yeah.
And then I just upload. And then I select for Trinity, and then I add the title. So what was my title? My title was...
The Sower?
Yeah, the Sower. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. So copy and paste that, add that. Oops, uh-oh, sticky key. Copy that, over this side, and paste into that. And then I don't have a thumbnail. I haven't had time to make a thumbnail yet, but usually I make a thumbnail for it. Which you can experiment with, by the way.
Okay.
So feel free to make a thumbnail, and I can send you over stuff to like make it.
Yeah.
But we don't have to post your thumbnail this week if you're not comfortable with that. Just experiment this week.
Okay.
So I'm going to press next, and then notice on the bottom. Like down here, you see how it's updating right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can just like know how far it's gone. Let's see here. Oop. Get my mouse back. And then you can tell it to do different things, right? Like you could add it to a certain playlist. I haven't had time to organize this. If you want to create a sermon playlist, feel free to do that.
A sermon playlist on Facebook.
On Facebook,
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I don't really have any playlists yet, right? But you can publish by hitting publish once it's done. And then that's it. That's literally how you upload on Facebook and on YouTube just every Sunday. I mean, it's really simple. Yeah, I'll just stop right there. But you have any questions or thoughts?
No, I think I'm actually really glad you're recording this because I'm gonna watch through it again,
Okay.
just to get it like and practice obviously on my own. But yeah, no, this seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, the main things that I haven't had time to develop yet is a description section. So that could be our next action item if you can work on that.
sure.
Um,
And that's a description for all of the time on, thank you. That's a description for all of the like YouTube videos. So like probably saying like the main point of or a couple main points from the sermon would be helpful.
Yeah, that would be helpful. We talked
Like
about
that tie into your titles.
tying into the titles, but also, I mean, the main thing is listing the links of our different services. Hyperlinking all those things, right? Like our website, which I already have, Christie's Kids Project, the bulletin, anything that that you've made an announcement that has like the church survey, things like that, right? Are things to think about of including in the description so that people, if they're curious about the things that you mentioned, they can click on the description section and see what you've talked about so that they can follow things, right?
Okay, and it would probably be most helpful to make those like based on the sermon type of link. So what I'm saying is like, it's probably not helpful to put the congregation survey in this week's live stream because that happened like a month ago. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So you want to put whatever's still
like relevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like a newcomer, where do newcomers click on to like have themselves as a member? So I would start with that, right? I would start with the main fixings that we have every single week, right? Like if you're a newcomer, go to here. If you're looking for a website, go here. If you're looking for CBR, go here, right? Like those types of things.
Yeah.
Then the next part I would say is if you still have time, then work on like specifying like in a sentence or two what the sermon is about, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't worry about that if you don't. I mean, I think the other ones are more important. But yeah, I mean, feel free to put a sentence or two to like summarize. But
okay, yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
Do you want? I'm trying to think of how to ask a question here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my brain is failing.
No, it's okay.
Do you have like a time where you would like all the descriptions to be updated by? Like a deadline. Like you're like, oh, it'd be ideal if we could get them all done by this time, or
like on a given week.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like the description, the nice part about the description is that once you have a solid one, like you don't have to keep writing a new one every week.
That's true. Yeah.
Right? Like, so I mean, you can spend this week to write a new one. And so by this coming Monday, we should have a new one that we can plug into our videos.
Okay.
And so that would be good. These videos, like just having them uploaded onto Facebook and YouTube, again, like having them done by Monday would be great. I haven't been able to do that every single week, but I try to get it done by Tuesday at the latest so that people can like check, and if they missed the sermon, they can go back to it. So yeah, that's like the gist of it.
Okay. So right now the focus is to create a new description for the videos.
Right.
Make sure that the video, like Sunday's live stream, was loaded up to Facebook, essentially, or like I'm trying to organize my to-do list here, I guess.
Yeah. So
Order of operations.
right. So YouTube. So the YouTube would be, yeah. So the priority would be number one, YouTube's description for the live stream will be updated by Monday, right? By the end of Monday, if not sooner, with the correct thumbnail, with the correct, and the thumbnail will be on me, so I'll do that and I'll send that to you.
Okay.
For now, unless,
For now, yeah.
Yeah, for now. And then so you can update it on YouTube. That's to be number one. Update the description, the thumbnail on YouTube. Two would be download the new sermon
and then upload it to Facebook.
And upload it to Facebook, and then make sure that the video is on the correct playlist for YouTube.
Yes. Correctly. Did you? I know you're playing around with the idea of creating a playlist for Life and Community. Do you want me to try my hand at that too?
Yeah. And you can definitely, obviously, like some of them I have the announcements updated, right, with the sound effects and all that stuff. So you have that file, but how you can access that file is, do you have access to the Stream Team? I don't know if you do or not.
I don't. Oh, that's a cute background. I don't think so. I don't actually know. I mean, I upload my videos to like our Sunday service elements.
Right. So you have access to the element folder.
Right.
Okay, great. It lives in there.
Okay.
So
okay. Cool.
All you need to do basically is like download the announcement from that folder.
To get the one with your sound effects that you added into my videos. Yeah,
that's the final version. So I'll show you where it is. So I usually go to Starred. So you see the my thing here. I'll go to Sunday Service Elements, which you see the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you see how like yours Life and Community is right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to download that. Download it into your computer and then go into YouTube and then upload it. Which I believe I did make you admin, but let me see if I did or not. No, I didn't. So let me add you right now so you can have that ability. Oh yeah, by the way, this is how you add people to your admin.
Cool. I won't add anybody that's not supposed to be added.
So I'll go to permissions, I'll add that, paste, and then I'll do can remove, add, edit, done. So cool. You're going to become a manager, and you should get an invite. Yeah, you should get an invite, and how you know is basically when you drop down a channel. I'll go back to my side. YouTube.com. So this is my personal account, and I am obviously not signed in. Let's see.
Yeah, I got the invite.
Oh, you got the invite? Great.
Yeah.
But basically, you go to your YouTube channel, and then you drop down, and then I believe you could. Actually, let me see if it's correct. Go to studio.youtube.com. It should allow you. It should show you like which channels you can like. Last time I saw it, I wonder why it's not showing me. But it basically shows you like that you can edit the channel.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can also play around with it too.
Yeah, you can play around with it. I would, and let me know if you cannot do it.
Sure.
But basically, yeah, you basically select it from this side on the left-hand side, where you can select which channel that you want to edit in. All right. All right, I think that's about it. I mean, those are kind of the main things. So just to kind of recap, on Sunday through Monday, I mean, those are the 2 days that we want to get the stuff done, is to update the YouTube description, move it to the right playlist, update the thumbnail, download the video, and then go to Facebook and upload the video, and then basically add the same information on there.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's it. And
Yeah,
yeah,
seems pretty straightforward.
well, yeah, pretty straightforward. And yeah, and then feel free to create a new playlist on YouTube for Life and Community. And then again, it's the same idea, right? If you have Life and Community announcements, that can live on YouTube, but obviously, like, as you make one for YouTube, you want to make one for Facebook as well.
Just so it's, yeah, congruent. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is totally something I can do. I'm happy to help like this. I'm trying to think. I'm a little busy with youth stuff this week because I'm trying to I'm trying to drop off gifts to all the kids starting tomorrow.
Oh,
so
awesome.
we'll see how that goes. So if I don't get to this like on Friday, Saturday is usually my day of rest. Because that's when I can usually go and see Jason.
Okay.
So if I can't get it all done before then, I'll make time on Sunday to get all this specific stuff done. But I'm just like letting you know like what's going on this week.
Awesome.
Of me. So.
Okay. I think that's fine. I think this week, the only real thing that you'll have to work on is just a description, honestly.
Okay.
Because I've already, in this tutorial, I literally just did the work for this.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. But so you can start thinking about next week, right?
Sure.
So this Sunday's sermon, don't worry about this week. Really just focus on working on the description so that we can have that ready by next Monday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. I'll go ahead and stop sharing, and I think we're good. So,
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, David.
all right. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, let me know. Again, if you have questions or whatever, just text me and I'll try to help out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. You're always very helpful.
All right.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
All right. See you.